Hi there everybody, it's me Nikki and welcome back to my channel. Well, my channel is all about wig reviews right now, so guess what? That's what I'm here to do right now. So, I'm going to talk all about this wig I'm wearing right now. I'm going to tell you lots of details, so please make sure you watch all the way through because you don't want to miss anything I have to say about it. And also, please subscribe because I've got a lot of wig reviews coming. So even if you're not interested in this one right now, I'm sure there's going to be some in there you are going to be interested in. And then that way too, you'll be notified as soon as those videos come out. And if you have done so already, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Well, just a little FYI, I know a lot of people, when they do their wig reviews, they are putting it on for the very first time for the review. Well, how I do it is just a little bit differently than that. I actually wear the wig for several hours before I film and tell you all about it. And then I give you an honest opinion and recommendation about it. Sure, I will throw in my personal preferences and whatnot, but I at least wear it for several hours. So, because you know, sometimes things can change as you're wearing it later on, and that's why I do it that way. But wanted to tell you that in case you're new to my channel or in case you were just wondering. But this wig I'm wearing right now, as you know, I name all my wigs. If you don't know, I'm telling you now. This one I named Lorraine, and she's actually Janet Collections Julie. And I have her in the color Honey Blonde. Down here it does list the colors she does come in, so there are a few. And let's see, there's a few things in here, that we're going to be talking about. It says she has a pre-plucked, pre-customized natural hairline. She has a lace front wig, and also she's heat safe up to 360 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, I ended up picking her up from wigtypes.com for $27.94. When I first got it, whoops, I shouldn't have put that down. The reason why I bought this wig was because take a look at the curl pattern on that wig. I thought that was really, really pretty. And so that's what made me want to buy it. But when I put it on, it was screaming Pollyanna. And if you don't know who Pollyanna is, please Google it and then you will know exactly what I mean. So that's why I ended up combing it out. And this was the result of combing out the curls. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about them, but this color is what I want to talk about first. This color is really gorgeous, though. I do like the Honey Blonde. It's not the only wig from Janet Collection I have in this color, but just look at that. It's got different tones of brown. So you got some lighter up in here, and then some darker, and then does have a number 4 root. So I do really, truly love the coloring. That's really pretty. See how it's a little bit darker there. And then her length, with all these curls, oh my gosh, it's a tough one. I'm going to say between 20 and 22 inches. About that. Now her density, oh yeah. There's a lot of hair here. It's almost like you're drowning in curls. And right now, before I said I was getting Pollyanna screaming at me, now I feel it's like 1950s curls, glamour, or Spanish soap opera. It's amazing how it can go from one extreme to the next. But that's the way it goes. But the curls, I'll be honest, I don't like this pattern right now. It's not my style. So what I actually will plan on doing is taking a flat iron and actually kind of straightening out just a little bit, just to kind of loosen it up, to kind of like maybe bring it to a wave. And then that will also add some length to it as well. And then I will come back with an update on it. So if you are interested in this wig, that is an option for you to try doing as well. But the density is equal throughout, so you don't have to worry about the wefts. Now, just so you know, I call them wefts. Other people call them tracks, but that's what I mean when I'm saying wefts, in case you don't know. But let's take a look at her from the back. I mean, who knows? Maybe this curl pattern is perfect for you. So then that'd be great. But I mean, she does actually kind of look really pretty down the back, because I really usually like to have all the hair to the front to help with tangling, you know, or to reduce tangling, I mean. But in this case, it doesn't really matter. She tangles a lot. And I mean, look at all these curls. Of course, she's going to tangle. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Oh, I forgot to mention her texture. I apologize. I usually mentioned that earlier. It is a nice yucky texture. It feels really nice. I mean, you can see that luster. I always like to show the luster on yucky wigs because sometimes they don't always have that real nice luster that you really want to see that resembles human hair, but this one does. So I do like that. So some things on this wig are on point. We'll bring it back. And even with the tangling, I am also getting some shedding, a little bit more than I would prefer to have, but not as much as some other wigs, especially one that I just recently reviewed. That was by Janet Collection. So it's not anything that I would really truly discredit this wig for. And the cap is extremely comfortable. However, it is very snug. If you don't know already, I do like to wear my wigs at a tighter setting with the adjustable strap. I did not adjust it at all, and it was a little snug on my head from the beginning there. So just another thing to take note of. But it does come with the adjustable strap, one comb in the back, and then one comb on each side, but it's up here towards the front. I'm going to show you the parting space, but before I do that, I'm going to show you, I forgot how they exactly described it, that deep parting, oh, not the deep parting space, that meltdown part, yeah, that's what it was, is this here. So what they did was they added some extra lace right in here, and I apologize, a little bit of the powder's coming off right now, but I mean, if you really truly wanted to, you could cut that, but obviously if you do cut that, you're going to have some hair naturally come out. So the other option would naturally be to just add some powder to that to have it blend in, and in doing so, it really truly gives the effect of a real hairline. So I did that, and again, I apologize, a little bit of the powder's coming off, but I mean, it really looked like a real hairline. It did not look anything like a wig whatsoever. So, plus, plus, plus. This is the first time I've had a wig that offered that feature, and I think it's great. I think more of them should. So I think that was great. And it kind of makes up for this parting space being so deep. I think it's a little bit too deep for my liking. It is a right-sided part. That's pretty much the only way it wants to be comfortable. But it is nice and wide, though. I think they did well there, and I didn't have to do any additional plucking either. Now the sides on this, again, I do not glue my wigs down before I do reviews, so I go pretty much sometimes all day without them glued down. But let me show them here for you. So again, ear-to-ear lace. This is that issue that I have with ear-to-ear lace. Some people love them, but it's, again, a personal preference. So if you were to use some adhesive there, I mean, look how natural that would probably look. Again, it depends on your hair color and everything, but I think that looks really nice. And then the same with this side as well. But I mean, of course, if you don't have to glue them down, because just leaving it like this, you have all this hair here that covers it up. You don't need to. But I mean, if you wanted to do some extra styling to it, because I think she'd look really pretty, you know, kind of poofed out a little bit here like that, and you might want to use some adhesive in that way. But I mean, there are some things you can do to this wig to change up, you know, these curls if you don't like them like this. Or who knows, you might like the Pollyanna curls. I mean, everybody has their own taste. But I would recommend this wig because, again, I'm not judging on personal preference. I am judging on the quality of this wig, and it is very good quality. The hair is really nice. That hairline is amazing, and yeah, that's about it. I can't really say too much more because I don't really have many negatives other than the shedding and tangling. But again, that tangling can be easily taken care of with different styling to it. So that's my review, but I'd like to know what you think, and I'd like to know if you have this wig. Please tell me what color you have it in, and what do you like or not like about it, and tell me why. But please be respectful in whatever you have to say, and if you have any questions for me about anything, please let me know that as well. And if there's a wig you want me to review, please tell me. I'll be more than happy to do that. I mean, who knows, I might already have it, but if not, I'll go get it. So that's really all I have for you today. If you haven't subscribed yet, you had this whole time to do it, so hurry up and do it now. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back soon with another review. So until then, ta-ta for now. Bye-bye.